Hi, I'm Caitlin, and just a little bit about my family heritage is that I mostly come from like Western Europe. It's where a lot of my family is from, like France, Ireland, Germany, and then they kind of came to America on like the Mayflower around that time. So, along with that, like with the Irish in me, like clearly I have the red hair, the pale skin, like freckles. Um, so my object is actually my red hair, and I'm not like the only one in my family with red hair, but like my mom had red hair when she was growing up. Sorry, there's a glare. And then my sister also has red hair. So my grandpa also had red hair, but I couldn't actually find a picture of him when he wasn't like bald or gray. So I just showed those. See, what I really like about my red hair is the fact that it makes me unique since not many people have this hair color, and also just the fact that like it does show my Irish heritage like to everyone. It's pretty much like how I got this and like the background of my hair. Well, I've always had this hair color, like I was born with it, but I have relatives on both sides of my family. Like my grandpa was my dad's dad, so like he had red hair, and then my mom had strawberry blonde hair. So like it's kind of a recessive thing where like you have to have it on both sides of your family to like be able to have it, to be able to have red hair. So clearly I was the lucky one that got red hair. Like I said, my grandpa had red hair, my half sister has red hair, and my mom had like strawberry blonde hair. And that's just a few of like my close relatives. I have more distant relatives with red hair as well. The story, kind of like the story behind my hair, well, I mean, I've always had it, but growing up, I didn't always like my hair. I was made fun of it a lot just because I did stand out as a kid, and other kids don't really like when you're weird and different. So a lot of my life I grew up not liking the fact that I had red hair. But starting in like high school, I think, is when I started to get like more self-confident, and I ended up really liking my hair, and it just helped me become more of an individual and unique, and it just kind of shaped me into the person I've become today. And I think without having that, like being made fun of and like resenting my hair and wanting to change it, I don't think that I would have been able to do some of the things that I had the confidence to do, because I did realize it is what makes me me, and that's what I've embraced. So, I mean, personally, it's connected to my head, but it has helped me to grow and become more self-confident that I am today, and it also is like my uniqueness. So, I mean, it represents me, but it also, like, it represents my heritage, like the Irish, and where I come from, just because it is passed down like that way, through like generations and like family and stuff. And it's also like how I've personally like grown to become who I am throughout the years. So that's how it's just come to represent me. Also, that's how people know me. Oh, red hair, yeah. So, I mean, in conclusion, it has come to represent like my individuality and my confidence and my uniqueness. Hopefully, I'll be able to like pass this down to my kids and they'll have red hair. But I mean, if they don't, I still want to show them like you can be self-confident and like you are unique in your own way, and that's what makes you an individual, and that's kind of like how you grow as a person. And so hopefully, you know, my hair just stays red for as long as possible, and I am able to show my kids, or even like my sisters eventually one day, like you can be self-confident and be an individual and be unique. So